Good evening, folks. I'm delighted, indeed honored to do a special tribute. It's a mortal shout-out. It's a delighted and honored to do a special tribute to a wonderful gentleman who's alive and well and be around for a long time. He's going to be retiring on the 1st of July, this upcoming 1st of July, in a few more days, from Coca-Cola. And Claude Langely worked with for many years, sales manager. They called him Mr. Coca-Cola. Well, you can say that. COLIN LAMEY is Mr. Coca-Cola's vice president. And Claude's in heaven, and COLIN will be around on planet Earth for decades to come. And I don't think I had him in Port Beckerton, but I had my first store in Port Beckerton, beautiful Port Beckerton, Guysborough County, Nova Scotia, District St. Mary's. And in All's Cove, he's been with Coca-Cola now for over 40 years. And he doesn't look his age. He's an extremely kind and good gentleman. And he takes, and I remember one time he mentioned, as a teenager, he was in a hockey team and from beautiful Pictou County, Nova Scotia, New Scotland. Nova Scotia means New Scotland. So this beautiful town of that beautiful county of Pictou County, Nova Scotia, is right in the immediate New Glasgow area, and New Glasgow, Pictou County. So anyway, he went to PEI, and they called in after a hockey game or through a hockey game at a Tim Hortons outlet in Charlottetown, and they only sold donuts. You don't need to get a muffin stand and tea and coffee. And he said, well, I can't say a business that only sells coffee and tea and donuts going to be very successful. But anyway, it worked out fine. Bill Sobey actually one time was asked to invest in Tim Hortons, and he said it was one of the two biggest mistakes he ever made in his life. He didn't invest in Ron Joyce. He believed in sincerity in man, but couldn't see it growing big. He never knew how big coffee would get to be in people's lives. But back to COLIN LAMEY Esquire, a very enterprising gentleman. One of his daughters I know takes in as a young girl and teenager raised chickens. And there's something about that. When kids go to 4-H, in this case raise chickens, or have a pet cat or dog or whatever, hamster or ferret, whatever, in this case, you've got to get up every morning and care for that animal and feed them and change their bedding and pen and what have you in the case of chickens, and look after eggs and wash them and market them. And so that was Joe's enterprise. He must have, I haven't had the privilege of meeting his parents, but he must have incredibly fine parents. He's a gentleman par excellence. He's stuck with Coca-Cola for over 40 years, and he's covered. He knows you could run him from any party. You'd love to have him for running for candidate for member of parliament. He knows Nova Scotia, District St. Mary's, Guysborough, former town of Canso, town of Mulgrave, throughout Antigonish County, Antigonish town, and all the counties and areas of hamlets of Pictou County. He knows them like the back of his hand. He's very knowledgeable. And I'm going to repeat, COLIN LAMEY Esquire, and I'm going to title it COLIN LAMEY Esquire, a gentleman. And I don't know what he's going to do when I was retired, but he'll be doing something else. He has tremendous people skills and just a top-notch, decent gentleman. He doesn't look his age, and I'm certain he's going to find a second career in something. So I'm not a pop drinker, so I can't tip a bottle of Coke to you, but I should have my milk container here. I'm a big Scotchburn milk drinker. I'm a milkaholic, and it's Scotchburn. It's from beautiful Pictou County. So happy on this occasion of his retirement from Coca-Cola on Canada Day, the 1st of July. I wish him all the best and God bless in the next phase of his life. And to his wife and his children, I wished him all the best too, and the grandkids. They're the grandkids now. So no doubt the next to mother's milk, they probably has had some Coca-Cola in there at the family barbecues. Thank you very much. All the best and God bless, and thank COLIN LAMEY Esquire for being such a wonderful gentleman. Thank you. COLIN, bye for now.